Oh, hello, AP Computer Science. Here I am. I am showing you the answers to Array 11. I'm sorry, I seem discombobulated. I just wasn't sure if I hit my OBS hotkey there. So Array 11 is a new recursion problem from Recursion 1, and it's a tricky one. Now we have to deal with arrays. So, what do you do with arrays? Oh, pardon me. How do you like break down an array into smaller parts or something? You don't actually. You can't. Not easily, anyways. I suppose you could, but it would be hard. So what we're doing is we're going to be sort of moving an index along the array, but we're going to do it recursively. And so our final base case is going to be basically when the index gets to the end of the array. So just to be clear what we're doing here, array 11 is supposed to search for all the 11s in the array, and I think it just adds them up. So we'll use this convention. Yeah, so the number of times the value 11 appears in the array. It gives us a hint about recursively calling the index plus 1 to move down the array. So let's see what that looks like in the end. So here's our base case. Kind of don't like the else. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. Here's our base case. Basically, no pun intended, basically, we're checking to see if the index is equal to the end of the array, the length of the array. So if that's the case, then we got to return 0 because we're at the end, and we don't have any 11s at the end because we're at the end. And then if that's not the case, if we're somewhere in the middle of the array, or at the beginning of the array, I suppose, this is our recursive cases. We check to see if the current number of the index is, is it 11? If it's 11, then we should return 1 plus array 11, and then we send the array along, and then index plus 1 to move ourselves forward along the array index track. And if it was not 11, then we return 0 plus the recursive call. So that way, every time we find an 11, we will add 1. So, if we first find an 11, we'll add 1, and then we'll do it again, but we'll move the index down, and that one will add, a 1 or a 0, depending on whether it finds 11, and so on, all the way down. So eventually it'll return 1 and the sum of all these other ones as well. So that's how Array 11 works, and I hope that was a good explanation and you're feeling good about it. If you are not feeling good about it, then totally please feel free to ask more questions about it. Okay? Thanks, AP Scholars.